Today's lesson is on Joan Didion, a literary icon who captured the essence of her times, and one of my favorite authors. Joan Didion was born in Sacramento, California in 1934. From a young age, she had a passion for storytelling. While she was studying at UC Berkeley, she won an essay contest sponsored by Vogue magazine. Her essay was Self-Respect, Its Source, Its Power. Win launched her writing career in New York City. Went on to document America's cultural shifts with precision. The 1960s were a time of great crises and change. Well, let's just say that America was having a major identity crisis. And Joan Didion was there to capture it all. Her groundbreaking Slouching Towards Bethlehem paints an incredibly vivid picture of the counterculture movement in California and around the country, and all the societal upheaval that was going on. In her famous essay, Goodbye to All That, she said, "That was the year, my 28th, when I was discovering that not all of the promises would be kept, that some things are in fact irrevocable, and that it had counted after all. Every evasion, every procrastination, every mistake, every word, all of it." And one of my favorite quotes from her essay is, "New York was no mere city. It was instead an infinitely romantic notion." Here's another gem. She said, quite simply, "I was in love with New York. I do not mean love in any colloquial way. I mean that I was in love with the city. The way you love the first person who ever touches you. You never love anyone quite that way again." Ugh. In her deeply personal The Year of Magical Thinking, she explores both grief and resilience. The book shows us that history is not just external. It's also the stories we carry within. Joan Didion famously said, "I write entirely to find out what I'm thinking, what I'm looking at, what I see, and what it means, what I want and what I fear." Here's another favorite. "We tell ourselves stories in order to live." Joan Didion's writing challenges us to look beyond the headlines, looking at the personal stories, looking for the stories that define our time, also how we shape history. Joan Didion sadly passed away in 2021. Her amazing writing and observations will live on forever. I want to end with this iconic photo of her. What's your favorite Joan Didion book, essay, or just quote? Comment below.